Hello, fabulous Libra. I just love your sign. All right, there's something so amazing about your sign, and it's just the beauty of you finding balance in the simplistic nature of things. And the one thing that I find charming about your sign is that you always have the ability to charm and please. All right, Libra. So the overall energy for the month of November 2017 is the devil. So these are your addictions, your possessions, your need to please, the material need. It doesn't necessarily have to be an addiction for materials. It could be an addiction for people. You know, knowing Libras with your taste of life, you just love the food that life brings. And it's not just food in general. It could be the tastes that certain fragrances that guide you, might give you this zest to wanting to pursue it. And the overall energy is you being the devil, you being possessed by these material forces, the things that really, in essence, don't serve you. So if you really, really look at the month of November, it is time. It is time for you to find the things that serve you and stop delving around. Because in the beginning of the month, you find yourself in a state of emotional poverty, feeling like you don't have what it is you're looking for. And this is a very sad feeling, because you feel like, I've been doing so much my entire life, and yet I haven't got it. Maybe the best thing for you to do is to find a different way to go about it. Followed by these energies is this personality of the Queen of Swords. Okay, listen. Truth teller, cuts your throat, so to say. I don't mean to be graphic here. But this is a person who, sees things, sees faults, whether you see it as it being true or they see it as being true. They kind of have a one-dimensional way of seeing it, but they're very territorial. And this person only wants to keep the people that she thinks are right in her life. And in essence, this kind of relates to you, because you being an air sign, maybe it's time for you to reinvent the ways you think about people. Recalculate the people that are in your life. Recalibrate certain things that don't serve you in your life anymore. And only keep the things that do serve you. I mean, being an air sign, Libra, of course, you guys go through a really tough period in your life. And it's because a lot of you live in your head. You live in this fantasy world. And sometimes you don't see the fruits of your labor. And sometimes you have a hard time believing that this is the complete goal of everything that you accomplished. And that kind of leaves you guys in a state of depression, in a state of emotional poverty, as this card. And when you get to this state, you start becoming this guy, the devil, where you fall victim to your cravings rather than seeing what you need to do in order to fix the situation that you're in. You guys are fixers. Don't get me wrong. If anybody can mediate a situation, it's you guys. You guys are beautiful problem solvers, intellectual, and articulate. And once you start seeing that there are certain things that don't serve you anymore, that's when this comes into play. This is an idea. This is a business venture. This could even be a new job, something that you like, something that you finally love doing. And it might take a while for you to realize that you actually like it because you have the hangman energy. And I think you tend to always go with the devil and the hangman energy, because when you get into this state and you're like, okay, I want this and I want that. Oh, I love this and I love that. I love the taste of this. The taste is just amazing. Then you realize that you're like, oh, but I just can't afford it. And I don't know if I can really indulge in this any longer. It's not healthy. It's kind of like, let's just say, if you're like one of those people who really love Big Macs and you want to have a Big Mac every day, you realize that having it every day is not good for your health. And so you stop and then you start fresh. You're realizing what doesn't serve you. Okay, maybe if you have it once in a blue moon or once every year, it won't kill you. But if you have it every day, you know it's not good for you. And I'm not talking about Big Macs. I'm talking about any burger. Now, you have the hangman here. And this is what's being presented to you. This is what's going against you, in a sense. And overall, you're waiting. Could this be what you're waiting for? Because when that happens, you start to reestablish a new communicative bond. And it could be an old communicative bond with a lover from your past or a friend, but something that both of you see eye to eye. And with that, you find balance. So, balance plays a big role in the month of November for a lot of the signs that I've read so far. And I think you guys being the sign of balance and Venus being in retrograde until 2019, I think the experiences that you have been going through from 2011 and so on are really educational in your karmic chart. Because you see, when you go through certain experiences in life, you realize that whatever you've been through, the past is to be meant as a teacher. Every person that you've been with, or every friend that you no longer are friends with, or people that you don't really talk to but you keep around, they're all teachers in your life. They're all teaching you something. And you tend to go back to a lot of these scenarios, to a lot of these phases that you were in. But you're afraid to delve into this phase. The true balance, the balance of who you are, the balance of what you need, the balance of what you aspire to do and to be. Thank you, Libra, for tuning into November's reading. I'm Abin Gold, and may you have a beautiful November. If you would like a private reading, please email me at trueclarity@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful November.